Welcome to Advertising Champions, your go-to destination for insights into the dynamic world of advertising. I'm your host, Tony Stanol, and today we're with Jennifer Dellapina, who is a creative strategist in Los Angeles. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Now, you and I have known each other for a while. We've worked together in placing you at an agency. Seems like 10 years ago now, but you're now doing freelance work. Tell us a little about your background really quickly, and then we'll get up to speed with what you're doing these days.
Sure. So I went to business school, and while I was getting my MBA, I was really fascinated with marketing research. So I went to New York City with the idea that I would work in marketing research, but fortunately I had a smart recruiter like you who asked me what it was I liked about marketing research, and it was the insight. So she said, I don't think it's the research that you want to do. I think it's the strategy. I think you want to be what we called back then account planner, right?
Right.
So that's how I started my career, and I worked in New York City for a few years, then out here in LA. And the last 11 years, I was a strategist at a Hispanic ad agency where I really became an expert in the Hispanic market. So.
Right. There's a lot to learn there. I worked for a couple of years in it myself. I placed people there. But what are you seeing these days in terms of activity in the marketplace, trends in strategy and advertising and what have you?
Well, the first thing that jumps to mind is AI. Obviously, you've probably heard a lot about it. But when I was at my last full-time role, we were just starting to dabble in AI, using ChatGPT to help us spark ideas. Well, now it has gone so much further than that. I'm working with a group called the Navigator Collective, which is just a group of people with different skills that we will help companies answer business problems using AI, and not just typing the question into ChatGPT. We have all worked a lot on learning prompt engineering, building our own AI agents, and then the agents are customized for what the problem is. So if you just want to get more customers, we can talk to that agent. If you want to position your company, we can talk to that agent. And these are all, of course, agents that we've built with our input. So AI, I think I might be dumbing it down a little when I say this, but I still think that there's a big element to garbage in, garbage out. Yeah. So we feed those agents the background. We tell them what the problem is and what the brand stands for, et cetera. If they don't get that right, the AI is not going to get it right. So it really is the human plus machine kind of thing. Yeah. Now, that's the biggest trend. The second biggest trend is, go on.
Well, I was going to ask you this. I mean, give me an example of something that you contributed to from a strategy standpoint that you're particularly proud of, a project or a commercial or a campaign or a new product launch.
Well, the best thing I ever was just such a thrill for me was a million years ago. I worked on a Super Bowl campaign that won every award. It won Strategy Award, Jay Shyatt Award. It won an Emmy Award, which is thrilling. And of course, the pencils and everything. So my role in that was to obviously write the brief. And we had the same brief for years. And I knew that if I went to the creatives and said, hey, it's the same brief that we've always used, that they would riot. So I had to figure out how to make the old brief something really, truly exciting. And so I just did a little immersive trick. I played a trick on the creative team, made them feel like the customer felt, and it absolutely worked.
Great. I don't see an Emmy on your shelf behind you, but I trust you. I've seen your resume. I know that it exists there somewhere.
Those are just tiki mugs.
Now, just real quickly, we've got 2 seconds left, but give me another thing that you're seeing. You're about to say, another trend other than AI.
The negative trend is it's tough out there right now. There's not a lot of freelance work. There's not a lot of full-time work for those searching. That's a trend that is a huge bummer. But I just think we're going to get through it. It's going to be all right. We just need to buckle down and, keep learning things in the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that in my own business. It was a little slow last year, but started to pick up again this year. I think clients are starting to get more confident and spend more money, and that pulls through to agency work and staffing as well. So thanks for being with us, Jennifer. Nice to see you on screen like this.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of Advertising Champions. You can find out more about us at dailynewsnetwork.com, and we'll see you next time.
We've been around for 16 years, working with clients, with thousands of clients. We're working with agencies to be able to scale them and grow them and provide them services that would cost them way more than it would for them to do it themselves. Anything oriented around lead generation, video creation, web design, we're full service, so we can really serve most people.